Hi, and welcome to episode 16 of my Grand Necromancer School. I'm Icon, and we're going to smooth some living rooms today. Of course, that's not all we're up to, but survival and beautying of this place are pretty high up on the agenda. So, because I was lately very unsatisfied with my defenses, I am lately bum- bumping up all the castle walls by an additional unit of width. We're going to go further than that rather sooner than later, but one thing at a time. I also set up a little bone storage like yesterday. Oh, yesterday. It's been a couple of days actually. The last episode I wanted to say. So the next step is going to be a storage area for timber, because timber is being used quite often here in the settlement in general, so we can use another one of these fancy storage rooms. I really do like their aesthetics at this point. The only thing I don't like is the lack of lighting in here. So we'll have to do this, and these walls have to be smoothened. There has to be one of those. Okay, so the timber storages, I'm going to put them up here. I don't want to have everything at the same spot. I mean, I could. Technically, it wouldn't make too much of a difference, but I just feel like having some variances here. All right. So stockpile-wise, we're sitting on a huge stockpile of insect jello, just because we can. And yeah, flying meal cooking is also enabled. The mega spiders and such are decomposing. Well, insect meat ain't interesting for anybody here, eating wise, so I'm not too sad about that. Oh yeah, there's it's festival time, so there's going to be a couple of parties today. Probably, if I get lucky, we're going to see some new people here in the settlement. Meanwhile, Olesia, well, her social skill is by now at a whopping 4. She started out with 0, I think, or 1. But no passions, so every point here really does matter a lot. Okay, so watch this room getting more beautiful and beautiful. So, what do we have here? Okay, so that's a statue of one of Lady Kokora's zombies doing some demolitions or some fighting, I should rather say. Okay. Now, some extra Themetskyte, that's also not bad, and yeah, castle wall building. These are really large projects, and, well, let's just hope we're going to survive that long. Devil Strand! Wonderful. So, I want to research plate armor next, because I figured bone armor for my zombies might be all fancy and such, but real plate armor will be for sure more powerful in terms of protection. So I want to do a little bit of a replacement there. Okay. So Braga's room is by now very impressive. Wonderful. These smoothened floor tiles, they really do add in a lot of extra confidence and beauty. Not confidence, only beauty, sorry. So I got 3.5k of steel here available. It's one more reason to go for plate armor research, because we seem to have lots of material to work with. Okay, so there's a lot of Muffalo out there. Another Ibex ram. Okay. How good's Kokora's shooting by now? No, she's really doing her a good... She's really performing quite well here. 13. Olesia is at almost the next level. I don't have Consume Corpse available, sadly. With Consume Corpse, you can easily level up your Necromancers by just letting them consume fallen enemies. So, Powered Creation. No, I'm going to save my spell my points for Consume Corpse. Like I said, it's a very handy spell. I really like when my Necromancers are capable of refreshing their spell power, and also it yields an option to remove bodies, and also it yields XP. So what do we have here? Multi-angle, sapper, and immediate attackers. So this is going to be super messy, because we're going to be attacked now from all manner of different sides at once. Let's see. I think that squad here will be among the first, together with that squad here. Alright, let's open that door and invite them in. There's nothing better than asking your enemies to just attack you right away. Because, you know, if they really want to, let them. Alright. There's, of course, the issue that we seem to have... Shoot. I hate it. She didn't retreat fast enough. So enemies are now getting into my castle already, which is really bothering me, but I can't change that right now. Oh, whose zombie was that again? I only knew. Alright. Let's just hope we're going to get rid of these dudes really quickly. Yes. That's Squad 1 done. Alright, you are... What are you? A Death Knight. Okay. So Rodo Kanashi is not really in any shape to fight anymore. Yeah, of course, they're messing up my private quarters here. Hey guys! Here, over here. Okay, good. So, drop down a Fog of Torment and get those zombies in front of that situation. Alright, there's one dude teleporting directly to my Necromancers. Alright, here we go. So that dude is already downed. That's good. And now that squad is already out of here. And, well, it seems as if I lost a couple of zombos here again. Alright, here goes the next wave. So at least they didn't destroy Lady Gokora's bed. What I am a little bit angry about is the fact that they... Oh, come on, you. Can you please, for the love of God, just attack what the hell? What's wrong with you people? I thought you were attacking my place. I had no clue that this was all about wrecking my place up as hard as possible. Yeah. Double bad was bad quality anyway, so I don't care too much about that, but... Seriously. That's a super weird behavior of these dudes, because this guy here actually was almost lethally wounded by that. I really don't understand the AI of these enemies at times. But okay, it was more of a nuisance than anything else. And why are door blueprints always standardly forbidden questions. No answers. Okay, so now let's go. First off, who needs treatment? Dieterich, you lost an eye and an ear, so... Alessia, please. Tend to the zombie. Then we got downed enemies. Grinipos, Bisexual Jogger, Criminator, Arcane Mage, Anchitel Palwari. Okay, but doesn't look like any of these dudes would be a particular good fit for necromancy per se. So the next thing that I want to check out is the question whether or not anybody of these is a good cook. The answer to that also seems to be no. All right, so we're going to keep that Anchitel person here. And I mainly keep him for the sake of execution here. So don't get... What? How? Alright, okay. So I accidentally killed that guy. I didn't mean to, but I did. Okay, so seems as if we have to send somebody like Alessia to the rescue here. Ruminaker seems to... I hate it when they do that. Why the hell are enemies allowed to do these things after dying? RimWorld of Magic, your many bugs. Okay, so that dude is now properly tended. We're going to capture him now. And I want to get rid of that junk here in my castle. I don't like that. Okay, so that multi-angle attack was quite annoying, but not really too dangerous in any way for us. So seriously, these X'd out door blueprints annoy me to no end. Like, I actually did already toggle that automatic rebuild thing, and this makes it practically useless because you have to, you know, if I have to recheck them, I might as well put another door there. That's really not too much of a difference. Whatever. So Alessia, you're wounded by a mana explosion. Anywho, it's actually not that important, but it's still bothering me. It's still bothering me. Infection on Krinipos. Well, okay. We're gonna see if he'll make it or not. Okay, go. But, I mean, the good news is we fought off the attack quite well. I mean, there wasn't anything going too bad here. So that's Braga's bed. And it's even better quality this time. See? And now somebody please... Okay. Obviously somebody is already working on that one. Okay, so that Krinipus dude... Total tent quality. So there has been an update, and it seems to have changed how things here are treated in general. So does that mean his wow, okay, that's a pretty hard one. If I understand that correctly, it says that the infection itself has been tended with 30%, but the overall tending quality was so bad that he's actually not capable of regenerating properly from that. because total 10 quality is minus 100%. Pretty brutal. This really makes it so that you have to work a lot harder to keep your people healthy after a nasty infection and such. I'm not really happy about that change, honestly. It's already hard enough to keep your people after big fights alive, and that mechanic doesn't necessarily make it easier. Wow. It's the first time that I see a update on RimWorld that I actually see and totally don't like. Like, that's something, unless I misunderstand something. But if I have understood it correctly, this sucks. Big time. In a way that I absolutely don't like. Because that means whenever... well, okay, his blood filtration is super bad. Okay. Maybe that's the actual reason. He lost one kidney and the other one is very severely wounded. This might be... Okay, I hope I'm right. I really hope we're not facing a situation where tending people from infections got that hard. Okay. I hate it. Look at this. They messed up my place. I'm very angry with them now. I really am. This was not what I wanted, so we got double shelves here. And storage. Double shelf. I can't build them out of wood, or am I out of wood? I'm pretty much sure that I am out of wood. I'd be very, very surprised if the game wouldn't have allowed me to build a shelf out of wood. Okay, so we're going to chop some wood out there. I mean, if I even ain't got enough wood to build a shelf with, I'm definitely needing some. Alright. So, Alessia, eat some, butcher some. Oh, wait a sec. So, I just realized. So, Corsini 1, Alessia 1, Kura 1, Kura 2, Alessia 2, Kura 3. So, Alessia has 2. She can have 1 more. And the other person was able to have 2 in total because of her low mana regeneration. Hello, Odila. Grab yourself a weapon and welcome to the zombie crowd. And then there's, of course, Corsini. It's a mana well person. As a matter of fact, for a Necromancer, mana well is one of the worst things you could wish for. Because you have that constant drain on your mana anyways, so regenerating less mana per second is really bad for you. Okay, and then I felt like going for wooden double shelves in an environment where I want to store wood. Plate armor has been researched. Wonderful. Yeah, Crinibus has died. I am not too surprised about that. Carpet making unlocks things which you cannot build because they require memes that none of your people believe. Yeah. Interesting. This is not exactly right what it says there, because there's plenty of stuff in that package my people still can use, so I find that rather misleading. Okay, so that's going to be our wood storage. Let's put a little torch up there. Okay, so the zombie situation has been fixed. Alright, we got this. The only thing I'm lacking right now are extra zombies. Okay, Yeah, but since we're only being attacked by sappers at this point any longer, I really have to rethink my defenses in a fundamental way. So the idea that I came up with, and that's also the reason why I'm putting up this storage here, is I'll just lace this place with traps. The enemies were walking that much through the base, and they were walking all over the place, and therefore if I plaster those staging areas where they tend to invade my base at, here for example, there for example, down here, if these spots are just trapped like crazy, this will help us a lot. I'm pretty sure about that. Alright. Shelves being created here, that's good. Let's see. There's 1 point available on Olacia, but I already said that I don't want to use that. And here we got corpse consumption, so hastened undead. Wonderful. Corpse explosion is a real nice spell too. There are so many good spells in the necromancy line, and I'm not nearly capable of getting them all. Alright. Let's process these bodies here before they go bad. Yeah, there was already practically no time left anymore. Okay. Now, stored forward. That's good. Nah, the zombies are removing the bodies. Before something bad can happen, you know. I don't like that. Rumbos. Oh, man. Now I'm intrigued. So, copy settings and just paste that. So this place will be capable of storing a lot of wood for my colony here. Okay. The busy zombies keep doing their thing. How much bone we got? Not too much. Okay. Now, check out the other zombies. So, everybody who's somewhat capable of construction should do so. Mining is also already on. Some cleaning zombies are also very, very desirable. And here we go. Because I seriously don't care if they have to redo things several times. That doesn't really bother me at all. Alright. Starting to replace those scoria braziers with migmatite, because migmatite is just way more available for my place. Okay. And now, allocate that timber. I want zombie frumbos. I really do. How cool would that be? Okay, so that goes well. And the cotton plants are also growing. Can't wait for that extra cotton there. And it also happens to seem as if we really need some extra shelves here. Or wait a sec. Can I use shelves actually for textiles? That's going to be a very important thing, but I'm pretty sure I can. Yes, I do. Okay. Just wanted to make sure before I build a large scale thing here. Would be a pity if I set up all of this and then at the end it doesn't work, you know. Alright, so these shelves will provide storage for these materials. For now, at least. Okay. Yay! Stockpiling for professionals. Seriously, I like how good these things work out in the larger scale. Okay, so here we go. Let's wait until they are all built, and then we can store stuff in there. Okay, and once that's done, it's about time to think about traps in general, because this corridor here, it's beautiful, it's magnificent, and it's not useful because nobody steps in these traps anymore. So we're going to make it like that. Especially these narrow bridges, you know. Let's put up some barricades on top of that. Good old trick. So this way the enemy will either move through the traps on that bridge, or they're going to traverse through the shallow water, and that'll slow them down like hell. Either way, I gain something out of that. And then we'll have, of course, to put up similar things here. I'm just tired of these people waltzing through my base and laying havoc on all my beautiful things here. So these bridges, they're going to be lethal. At least I hope so. Let's see, so we're going to create... No, not like that. Okay, here we go. Let's see how much that does for the safety of my place. And hey, I wanted to do some festivals and such. Remember way back when I started this episode? When we actually just wanted to party? Alright, that one was fun, at least that. And let's see, hopefully that one's going to be good too. But you never know. Alright, that one was fun, but I didn't gain another person here, so let's go for a leader speech here while we're at it. Hey, Lady Kura is on social 3 by now. Encouraging, my god. She's doing it. Great big bad leader. So let's see. Oh, a arcane items collector is visiting us. That's cool. That's really cool. So let's go for some noble clothing. And send Alessia over there to trade with Macy. Ah, look at that. So let's paste those settings. Let's see. Octoran Sky Eels. No thanks. I'm going to sell away the components even though they don't really exist. I just want to get rid of them. Mage spell. Heal. Yeah, I need that. Blink. Well, more people being able to blink? I don't know. Yeah, actually everybody should be able to. So, no Necromancer ultimate spells here? Too bad. Let's get rid of those arcane gems. I don't need them either. Steel's Paragon Helm. Okay. Looks like we got a deal here. Okay. So, how's Dumani? Resistance 8.8. I'm really considering converting Dumani out of 2 reasons. Good cook, and we need another Necromancer quite badly. And I also seem to need even more timber. I know that I'm right now deforestating this area here. Massive deforestation. Feeling not ashamed. Not the least little bit. So it turns out Dumani is not going to be a victim of public execution anymore. Especially since I really need somebody who's able to cook. It's just so important. Okay. You get into my base again. I dare you. I don't know how well this will work out. I never tried this wacky setup here. It looks bad, but let's see. Maybe it'll just let the raiders take one trap after another. You never know. Raider AI ain't exactly too good. Put it into friendly words. So there's a basilisk. Undead basilisk sounds awesome. I really, really, really want to finally get another necromancer here, so can finally get to the point where I can create zombie animals. I want this so badly, you know. Zombie animals just sound so kick-ass. Okay. There we go. This place is getting worse and worse. So let's do another thing here. Oh no, I can't floor these. Aww. That's so sad. I was hoping that I could be actually flooring them. Well, okay then. Yeah, so I'm really, really curious to see the next attack coming in here. I didn't know if this is actually a good strat or not. Alright. Let's see how much timber this will actually need in the end. But, you know, wood is not really a scarce material when you're living in the boreal forest. So, there we go. Take that, infidels. So, my friends, that's the end of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. I certainly did, and I can't wait to get to the next episode. I feel as if the progress is awesome. Like, there's so much good stuff happening lately, and we're also going to get to the point where I will be able to convert Corsini, and most importantly, I want to enable Braga to be part of the Necromancer's conduct. Anywho, you guys, thanks for watching, everybody. And feel free to drop your comments down below. As you all know, I love to hear from you. And leave a thumbs up on that video as well, because, you know, it helps a ton in terms of visibility. And last but not least, consider subscribing to my channel. It really helps so much, and it really, really makes it easier for everybody to see these videos too. Anywho, enough of that. Have a good time, and see you soon.